Understanding DMZ in Networking, Service Exposure Simplified. In the realm of networking, the term DMZ doesn't refer to a demilitarized zone in the conventional geopolitical sense. Instead, it stands for Demilitarized Zone in networking parlance, a vital security layer for organizations seeking to achieve a balance between accessibility and protection for their internal networks. But what does a DMZ do in the context of networking, and how does it enable service exposure without compromising security? What is a DMZ in networking? A DMZ in networking is a distinct subnetwork that separates an organization's internal local area network, LAN, from untrusted external networks such as the public internet. The principal aim of a DMZ is to add a critical security buffer zone, serving as a safeguard between the internal enterprise network and the outside world. How does a DMZ enable service exposure? The main role of a DMZ is to allow organizations to expose select services to external users while ensuring the internal network remains secured. Here's how it works. Isolated network environment. A DMZ creates an isolated network segment accessible from the external network. This design narrows down the attack surface exposed to potential threats by containing the services that interact with both the internal and external networks. Controlled access. It provides controlled access to services such as web servers, mail servers, and DNS servers. These are hosted within the DMZ to serve external clients while allowing internal network users to access these services too, if necessary, but not the other way around. Firewall rules application. Typically, multiple firewalls are employed where one guards the internal network from the DMZ, and another separates the DMZ from external threats. Specific rules are configured to manage which services can be accessed, under what circumstances, and by whom. Preventing lateral movement. By confining potentially exploitable systems within the DMZ, any compromise does not automatically endanger the more sensitive systems inside the LAN. In essence, this limits the lateral movement of attackers. Service segmentation. The segmented nature of a DMZ permits a granular approach towards managing traffic, allowing remote access to services without exposing the entire internal network, which is crucial for maintaining tight security hygiene. Security implications and considerations. While a DMZ acts as a practical measure for externally facing services, its configuration and management should be reinforced with robust security practices. This includes timely updates, patching vulnerabilities, continual monitoring, and the implementation of intrusion detection/prevention systems, IDs/IPS. In a world of rapidly evolving cybersecurity threats, understanding and leveraging a DMZ can be a cornerstone for organizational resilience, enabling service exposure while protecting core internal assets. Carving out a DMZ is part of a broader security posture strategy. Organizations must remain vigilant, considering a DMZ as one tool amongst many in their portfolio for defending against cyber threats.